you're going to need either 3 large ripe bananas or 4 small ones. Then 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour, 1 little container of unsweetened applesauce, 1/4 cup of coconut oil, 1/4 cup of honey, 1/4 cup of stevia, and then 1 teaspoon of baking powder and just a pinch of salt. I already threw that in there. And 2 large eggs. So we're going to start off by preheating the oven to 350 and then taking a large bowl. I'm going to break the 2 eggs and just kind of dump them in. And then pretty much what I'm going to do is just beat them with a fork. You just have to make, you don't have to like overbeat them, just regularly beat them. And then I'm going to be taking my bananas. Now I just chopped them up. I don't know why, you don't have to, but this is just what I do. Or you can even smash them before you dump it into the eggs. You can do that too. I do everything in one bowl. I've always been like that, so that's just me. So just get all those bananas smashed up, and then it's going to look just like this. Then what I'm going to be doing is taking the 1/4 cup of honey. I'm going to just scoop that out, and then I'm also going to take the coconut oil. Now, the reason why I'm using coconut oil is because instead of using butter, I'm trying to keep this recipe moist, and that's definitely going to help, and so is the applesauce. So I figure like 1/4 cup of the coconut oil and 1/4 cup of applesauce equals like a 1/2 cup of butter, and it really did make this recipe moist, just like if you were doing it, the unhealthier way. Then I'm going to dump in my whole wheat flour. Like I said, I'm not one to go and mix the dry ingredients together. I just dump everything into one bowl, and I've just always been like that, so don't judge me. And then so we're dumping in the flour, the stevia, and the baking powder with the salt, and we're just going to pretty much fold everything in together. No specific way of doing this. Just I wouldn't like over stir it because I don't know, I don't think you need to. So once everything is mixed in nicely, you're going to take a loaf pan, and I'm going to put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and just coat the whole pan with this. And you're not going to taste the olive oil, so don't even worry, but this will keep your banana bread from sticking. So when you just take it out of the oven, it's going to just slip on out. And then we're going to take our banana bread mixture and just dump it in, as you normally would anything else. But this is seriously such a good recipe because if you're not a fan of whole wheat, it really doesn't taste like a whole wheat, bread or something like that. Like, it's got the moisture, and I think that's the difference. A lot of people aren't a fan because it's usually so dense and kind of on the dry side. So I really love it, but now I'm just going to kind of flatten everything out and make it look decent. And we're going to pop that into the oven for, okay, well, this all depends. If you want it a little bit more on the moist side, I would do 1 hour. If you want it a little bit drier, maybe an extra 5 minutes. So now that it's done, we're going to take it out, and look how pretty it looks. I love it. So this is your result. This is what you get, and it is so amazing. I wait a couple minutes, and then I just turn the loaf pan over, and it comes right out. So it's got body, it's got everything you wanted to have. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a try, and I'll see you next week. Bye.